something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Complete in the middle. And more yards after contact. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball over the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everyone.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Forced out of the pocket. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. That quarterback was doing his best. Houdini escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offense, a sack. Now it's 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Haynes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown time! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. So a drive there of 82 yards, and what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Soft spot in the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Ducks heading quickly to the line. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They're going to run it to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Fires toward the end zone. And the ball is picked off.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On 2nd down, looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds a man on the right. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Looking for a deep man. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They move the tight end all over. They're trying to get to it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Quick tempo here for the offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Should be time for just one more play here in the half, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. What a snag by the defense. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half.
That's the end of the 1st half. With the score, 46, Alabama 14.
The Ducks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this 3rd quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the 2nd half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the 2nd half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the 1st half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
Back to throw, it's Milroe. They're bringing heat. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Alabama quickly back to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab, it's Bernard. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Haynes. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Touchdown, Bama! And the comeback is on.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you've got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back.
Fires into traffic, intercepted.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14.
Oh, he's going to go for the return. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
That's a really nice-looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quarterback checking the play. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And here's the third interception of the night. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36. First down here from the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Moving out of the pocket. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Alabama pushing the tempo. On fourth down, going to the air. Gets it out quickly. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. A long way to go for this offense. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. On the move, it's James. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They want that clock to run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a third down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
Now facing a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
He makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on fourth down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
The Ducks with the 1st and 10. They'll run it. Not a lot of room. It found its way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Motion from the offense. Jet sweep to the receiver. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
And I think in today's era of college football, we get enamored with the jet sweep. It's exciting. You're getting this wide receiver involved in the run game, but sometimes it's just better to go old school and just run the football conventionally north-south.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Movement here from the tight end. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he breaks into the open. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Ducks!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Oh, he's going to take a chance. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Moving past the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. To the air on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They're going to throw it again. Tipped at the line, and it's intercepted. Bringing it back. The 20, 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Alabama!
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he's going to run it back. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
On the move at the 30. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. To throw, it's Gabriel. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Got a man, it's Bernard. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, you know, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
Now improvising. Finds his big tight end. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that offensive line gave that quarterback all day to throw the football. That QB could have checked his social media, balanced his investment portfolio, and booked dinner. That's an example of 5 guys up front acting as one. Tremendous job in pass pro.
He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. The 50. He's at the 40. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house Touchdown Ducks!
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
That makes the score Oregon 14, Alabama 7.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down to start the drive after the break. He's gonna pass. Pressure coming. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got room at the 35. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Alabama pushing the tempo.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Getting some heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Here's an example of bend but don't break defense. And yeah, they've given up some yards on this drive, but after that big sack, they've now set up 3rd and long, and now they've got an opportunity to finally get off the field.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
And he makes the catch. It's a deuce. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Still on his feet at the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past in Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Ducks in the hurry up. On second down, he'll let it fly. That's caught. It's Dickey. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Got his man quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon!
Touchdown, Oregon. Number 17, Allstate in the end zone.
Here comes the two-point try. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too...
Snags it down the right side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. He's going up top. And he's got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Tide.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
22, Alabama, 21.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
The Ducks moving quickly to the line. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Got it in the middle. It's Dickey. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on it.
Going for it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. To the air, it's Milroe. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Robinson. At midfield, he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. No good. Still up by 8 after the miss. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away.
21.
The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
Set to kick it off.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here comes the hurry up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's going to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
He's looking to throw on third and short. Ball's out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Oh, man, you're set up. You're in great position. The offense driving the ball down the field. You get in the red, you got to make something positive happen, Paul, and that's not what they were looking for.
No, turnovers. That's why that's a key statistic when it comes to winning and losing football games, but it couldn't have come at a worse time, as you just mentioned, David. Down at this area of the field, situationally, when you're trailing, you simply can't have a mistake like that, and that's the difference between good teams and bad teams.
Finds a crease at the 20. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
Well, the ball carrier really showed up for his offense there, right? Down in your own end, within your own 10-yard line, you need someone to step up and make an explosive play happen. You got to make people miss and give yourself some room to work and operate and really get this drive going. He did exactly that.
Now on first and 10 from the 26. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with second and 13. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for a loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Turns it on at midfield. And the ball slipped out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. Trying to get to him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. After the big first down sack, it's second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad. I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts safe.
Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And these offenses get in a rhythm. They're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Alabama pushing the tempo.
Defensively, the clock late in the game, when you're winning, it's your friend. You got to find a way to keep that thing ticking. When you rush the passer, keep that quarterback in the pocket. Make him beat you from in there. You're dropping back in coverage. You got more DBs on the field. You're just trying to let them throw the football, get them on the ground, let that clock tick.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Unleashes one. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Pocket starts to collapse. Got it in the middle. It's Dickey. At the 40, there he goes. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Throws toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Coming after it. They're trying to get to it. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fast motion from the offense. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Working that left side now. Nice move to keep running. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback moving. Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet. Out of the gun, looking to throw.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for two regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He caught it. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Pressure coming. He gets into the end zone for the two, and that is big. It's now a three-possession game. And that is the height of efficiency on that drive. Single play, hit the big chunk, get the touchdown.
What is this, 4 times in a row, bro? You need to go practice. You need to go do a lot of thinking. You need to do a whole lot of shit. You need to do a whole lot of shit. You need to do a whole lot of shit. You need to do a whole lot of shit. It's 4 in a row. It's 4 in a row. Go make a sandwich. Go make a sandwich. Go think about what you. Go to Chick-fil-A. It ain't Sunday. Go to Chick-fil-A.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. He wants a big play here late. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. On the run, still looking. Gets rid of it. And it's his 4th interception of the game. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills.